Once the website is live, the launch process is not over until you've delivered your client a series of items to fully offboard the project. Begin with a thank you email outlining the next steps with your offboarding process. Itemize for your client what they should expect next. Your offboarding process should include making sure they have necessary files, control of the website, access to website assets, training, and options for ongoing maintenance. Providing each of these to your client at the end of the launch or migration helps them not feel locked in with you, but rather pleased with the process. A satisfied client means enthusiasm to refer you to their friends and colleagues. For the offboarding process, you'll want to present your client with a .zip file of the website files. If you're using WordPress, you can use a plugin to generate a .zip file of the whole site. In addition, make sure the backup contains a copy of the database. Again, assuming you're using WordPress, export the raw .sql file from your MySQL database. Your client might not know what to do with it, but it is good to have it, especially if another developer steps in to work on the site. Advise your client to keep this backup on hand so that if the site is ever compromised, this backup can be restored by a developer. Educate them that this backup is a snapshot in time, so if the backup is restored, it will be brought back as the original form from the launch. In addition to the backup files, you may want to provide a copy of all communications. Some project management tools allow you to export the project into a .zip file. If you can, hand that over as well. This is especially helpful for websites developed for large companies with multiple departments. If a new person steps into the decision-maker role, they can review how the site was developed and the process that perfected the final product. When delivering a CMS website like WordPress, training your client to use their new website is a critical step in your offboarding process. A CMS stands for Content Management System. Most websites these days are now built on a CMS like WordPress, so clients are free to log in and edit their own website. And clients have come to expect this. A large marker of success for any project is the satisfaction of the client with what you have delivered. Training the client to understand their website, what it does, and what they can do on their new site increases satisfaction with the finished product. Back in the old days of website design, clients never expected to edit their websites. Websites weren't as dynamic as they are today. Now, clients need to update their content frequently. Even if they don't blog, they may be posting timely news, changing content for legal purposes, or changing their contact information. By supplying training after your launch, you avoid the client making mistakes that break the website. Proper training can even curb clients bothering you with small changes they can complete themselves. You should account for providing training as part of your launch and educating your clients through the build on what to expect once the site is live. Resist the temptation of the client editing on your staging server. Instead, provide them with a demo site where they can see how to use the tools you'll be providing. After the launch, include a remote video call training with screen share. Record this video call and supply the recording with their website backup files. If you are building on a platform that has a theme, plugins, and extensions, it is very cumbersome to provide training on every piece. Instead, rely on the documentation that already exists. Gather a cheat sheet for your client with links to the theme or plugins video libraries, online documentation, and helpful links to the support desks of these technologies. Just because you built the website, it doesn't mean that you are the expert on each aspect of the technology. Educate your client that in many instances you would be viewing the documentation you gave them to discover any answers to questions they have. Encourage them to turn to the documentation first, then reach out if they can't find the answer. Lastly, provide ongoing website maintenance for the exact reasons we just explored in supplying training. Your client will always have questions and always need assistance. Make sure you have an ongoing service agreement with them and position it as paid help. Website maintenance doesn't have to be just updating the website software and providing backups. It can include ongoing training and a support desk for issues. Making this an offer during your offboarding will reassure the client and increase satisfaction. As you offboard your clients, keep in mind that you want to encourage them with an ongoing relationship. When offboarding is done well, it will reflect as the positive light on the project. Clients will refer you to others, and your business will grow.